Okay, so this is going to be kind of a weird one because I'm actually watching this as I record this. This was the first time that I went back in after the whole Exploiter Old Mother boss battle was added and actually gave this another try. Now this is actually live on console as well, but this battle isn't, but it should be soon. They've just got the operator... Sorry, it was just... I don't know where operator came from. Yeah, they just got Operation Buried Debt, which means they can now scan the things that lead to this opening up. The quicker they scan it, the quicker they can do that. Speaking of scanning, now, this guy will... It's an Old Mother, it's not a guy. This Old Mother will take you down really quickly. At the beginning of the start battle, you have to take out the 2 steps. You saw it just kind of get destroyed there as I hid because it started shooting me. There's one on each side. You take that down, the Old Mother, the Exploiter, will fall down. Go behind it. Why am I just standing there? Come on. You go behind it and you take out the vents. Okay, I am going. I thought I did. That. No. This vent is very important. There is... I actually have no idea. I think there's 4 in total. 2 on the back, 1 on each side. And you can see it here, covered in frost. This is a huge pain. Now there is this weird, and for this one we will skip to a different version I have of this. This isn't a video of about an hour long I have doing this. Finally got into a decent one. And in typical fashion, wouldn't be a video if I didn't die for no apparent reason. This one, there is actually a trick. You can see the other person, this was actually the host of the game, using a Nova, and you can take out all of these vents, and there's 4, you can see it. 1 at the bottom, or 2 at the back, 1 on each side. If you use Nova, you could kind of take them all out at once. I was actually wondering... the first day this came out, if this would be possible. If you are farming it and you are using the Nova trick at this point to take all of them out at once, you can see they've all gone there. Now you just have to basically take out all of the little spiders. If we go back to the... This is not the first time, this is about the 3rd or 4th time actually taking it on. There is these containers, you saw there was 1 terminal there. If I go back, it should be on the right there. There's 1 on the other side just there. And there's, I think there's, yeah, they shoot out these canisters, the thermia canister. There's 2 downstairs, there's 2 upstairs on one side, and on the other side, where I think I picked this one up, there's the other ones. You have to throw these at the frozen vents. You do not need to shoot these, you just have to throw it and actually hit the vent. It unfreezes them. At the same time, try and take out all of these little spiders, because... they're not even spiders, they haven't got enough legs to be called spiders. But everybody's just called them spiders for some reason. You have to take out all the little guys, pick up the thermia stuff. This is one of the ones in the back room upstairs. It is handy to know where all of these are. And what I should actually do is go in here and kind of show where they all are. But honestly, with this thing shooting at you at the same time, it's a pain. But you can see, throw the thermia at the vent. I completely missed with that one. The vent will become thawed out. You can then shoot it. If you don't use the Nova approach, you have to come here. You have to take out 2 more of the vents. Because at the start, you will take out the 1 at the back. At this point, you need to take out 2. 1 at each side. It should take 2 thermia canisters thrown at each one to take it out. So you can do this battle with 2 people. You can actually do it solo in... I think... about 15 minutes on average. You can do it quicker if you want to. There are lots of different tactics and everything else, but the average run, it should take about 15 minutes. I should have shot at that vent, I've just noticed that on the other side. That one's not even frozen anymore on the back. And see it dealing a little bit of damage? Once you unfreeze the vents, you do need to shoot them. It will explode and the exploiter will walk back to the middle. This point, it will start to get interesting. You can see, missed it again. Oh no, that was actually it. It's going to the middle. I'm trying to just let this play so you can see the whole battle. Hence I went back to this point. At this point, these little spiders will spawn everywhere, but the bigger ones will spawn in the middle. See, they remain there. Come on, turn around. Silly. There's another one, and another one should come down. She's above you. All you can really do at this point is wait until she runs out of spiders and walks to the other side. In the meantime, just basically kill anything that falls down. Once she gets back to the other side, which is where she starts from, you have to take out the 4th vent. This is not like the first time she was here. You have to throw the canister at it and then shoot it, and you can see it's really easy. If you throw the canister, take the frost off, shoot the vent, that is it. From this point onwards, kill all the little things and head out the way you came in. You will actually leave the cave upstairs, and there she is. This has also been broken for the past few days. They have fixed it. These little spiders, the coolant guys, take them out. Do not let them get near the exploiter. They will cool her down. You can see the gauge in the top left hand corner. You need to fill that up. What you have to do is basically, these guys will drop the coolant stuff, and I really wish that the fractures worked exactly the same as this battle does. Also, try and avoid that, because that thing will kill you. When she is doing this, she is opening the fractures. I'm standing next to one on the right. Yes, okay. I wasn't sure I went for that there. I couldn't pick them up at this point for some reason, though. Pick them up and throw them at her. That's pretty much it. Just rinse and repeat and try and keep these guys away. I did like the approach of the shield here. I do believe that was Gora's shield. When she overheats, you can jump on her and pull out. It's a cooling vent. You take this out and then start shooting it. You will have to do this 3 different times. Only twice for vents. And it's already actually taken out. Now, it was weird, but with this squad, it was actually the best runs I've ever had. And you can see the Gora here. The shield is actually keeping the little guys away from the Orb Mother. There was also this bug where she turned into a huge version of herself, so the animation was like that, where you're pulling it at nothing. But you don't have to throw them all the time. Oh yeah, and don't stand underneath her, she's got a flamethrower. That thing... that actually killed me more times than it did. See, the gauge in the top right, it's starting to go. Throw them there. Because that's about the point where you can actually make her start to overheat and pull out the other coolant rod thing in her head. There's 2 of them. There's 1 on each side. Rinse and repeat. Once you've done that one, until you get to this point, you can see the gauge going up quickly here. I wasn't paying attention. There's the ring of fire. Once that ring of fire happens, you can't get away from her, you can't get close to her. It kind of stops you from going anywhere near her. That, I'll show a better version of that in a moment, but you basically rip her nose off. And when you do that, I have no idea what happened there. It was just kind of facing completely the wrong direction. The only reason I'm letting it play at the moment is because... more than anything else, I want to see if I can actually see the thing turn up that came from this. She drops the new toroids, she drops a lot of resources, and she also drops, it's on the other side, come on, it doesn't show up. There it is, shocking step. I have been farming her for the frozen step, and I cannot find it anywhere. And I think it's this one where I find the... yes, there it is. That I'm about to land on is a... I do love the way that it's kind of on the waypoint for some reason. It's an orbiter decoration. It's an exploiter orb mother that you can place on your landing craft. Kind of a better view of the ring of fire as well. Once it happens, there's nothing you can do about it, and you're either stuck inside or outside, but it's really kind of not that hard to do. You rip the 2 vents off, then you rip the nose off, and once the nose comes off, yep, that was pretty much it. Once that comes off, you do not need to use the arc gun for this, which is really, really, really handy. Euphemia, or whatever they are called? Just the shocking step. I've gotten it once. I want the frost step. I'm about to finish this, go back in and continue trying to get my hands on Frost Step because, well, I want the Frost Step. They're not tradable, you can't buy them, the only way to get them, or the Shocking one, or the Frost one anyway, are from the Exploiter boss battle, which is honestly much easier than I'm making it out to be anyway. But we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.